6 things that I would tell to my younger self are these. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, because here I'm sharing up the mindset videos that help you grow and as well as find your purpose and help you to figure out that who you really are. Let us just get into this video. So the first thing that I would just say to my younger self is that don't ever control everything. Don't ever try to control something. Just let go. And this is the real powerful thing that I just learned, like a huge lesson of my life, is that I just now don't want to control anything that is coming my way. And earlier I would just try to control a lot of the things. But yes, if you are also in that kind of the stage where you're trying to control something, then I would just say that don't try to control any of those things. So when you are just trying to control it, you are telling to yourself and you are signaling to yourself that you are always feeling in power and secure when you're trying to control something. It is like, just if you are creating up the plans, you just want it to be like, this is how I have defined it. Controlling is like, I'm just defining it in my own way. This is my plan and this is going how it is going to be. And you are just defining out the details, like how it should be, when it should be, where it should be, what it should be, and etc etc, in details, each and everything, how it should happen. And when the things go wrong or maybe not according to your plan, then you might just think that, okay, this is not the thing that I just wanted, this is not my plan, this is wrong. And you just label it as wrong because it is not going according to your plan and your control. It is just getting out of your control, and you just think that this is not my thing, this is not the way how I want it to be, and you just reject it just because you just don't want it that way. So it is just the thing that don't ever try to control something. So you don't have to control each and every conversation, you don't have to control what other people are doing, you don't have to control each and every single aspect of your life, you don't have to control what is happening around you. And like every sort of thing that you're trying to control, it is not the thing that your part is defined to do. You are not supposed to control what the universe is trying to bring to you. If you are trying to control something, you are putting a resistance to the universe plan, and you are just like acting like, if this doesn't happen my way, it's not mine, it's not the thing that I'm going to accept it that way, right? So that is the way how it is. Like the control looks like, controlling is a kind of the mask that a fearful person wears, because it is a kind of the security that your brain thinks it is, but it is not actually. And most of the time when you are controlling, when you are in the control, what happens is that you just think that if you are controlling something, you have the power, you have the security with it, you have the accessibility to it, and like that. But it is actually losing your power, and you just think that you will, if you are not controlling it, then you will lose it. And if you are not controlling it, everything will fall apart. No, it won't fall apart. You just don't have to control each and everything, because the universe is already taking care of each and everything out of your control zone. Because let us just take up an example. So do you feed all the animals in the world that are existing inside the sea, in the oceans, in the lakes, in the rivers, in the ponds, in the land, like the tigers, the camels, the bears, every animal, every species? Are you feeding them? Then who is feeding them? Then who is taking care of them? That will take care of you too. So that is the simplest thing that you can take an example to leave the control, because if they can be taken care of and they are living till now, then you can too, right? So you don't have to force anything, you don't have to control each and everything. I would just say that whenever I just tried to control, I lost everything that I already had. So this is the one powerful thing that I want you to take away with this video, is that you find out like whatever the thing that is matched with you, that you find interesting and helpful for you and for your situation right now, and take away that one thing with you and try and experiment with it and try to apply it in your own life. And don't just try to rush it, don't try to accept it, or don't listen this video as if this is a knowledge video or just a person speaking and just you are just listening. Not like that. I want you to experiment with yourself, I want you to try this out, because each and every time when you just pick up one thing from one video, you are just trying to improve each and every time, and that will make up a huge difference. And okay, so yeah, let us just move ahead. So I want you to take away that, okay, if you are just controlling, then how you are going to figure out that how much tightly you are holding, how much you are controlling, and in what field actually you are controlling. Sometimes we just don't accept it that we are controlling, and we just say that, oh, I'm not controlling, I'm just telling him how to do that work, or I'm just telling them how to behave, or how it will happen, or how the plans are going, or everything like that. So how do you figure out? It is just the simple thing. You just need to write down, this is the situation, okay, you now know that this is my situation, and just write down what can I do in this situation. And that is the only part that you need to know for your own self, and you just don't have to bother about anything else beyond that. And that is the one thing that I found it very much useful, because whenever I got stuck, or whenever the things go in the wrong way, not in the wrong way I suppose, like in the opposite direction as I supposed or thought about it, then I just pick that one thing and I just think that, okay, this is the situation, and then what can I do? What is my part? What is my job to do here? Your job is the only job that you need to do, and not the other things that you need to think about. Your job is to do your part, and that is just the one thing that you need to care about. And that is really, really powerful, because when you take control back to yourself and see that what you can do best in your own thing, then the things change. Then they are not forced, but they are coming from the inner force, right? So you are not forcing something, you are not controlling something, because controlling is actually a behavior of the lack. So when you believe that everything will fall apart when you not hold it, then that is the lack, that is the insecurity that is driving you. And when you just throw away that, when you just let go all of those things and release, and that let go will make the things shift. And that is the real thing that we need to be careful about. And we just don't have to control each and everything, just let it go, let go everything, let them behave that way, let them do their own work, let them say whatever they want to do. Don't try to manipulate the conversations, don't try to get things right, don't try to make them right, don't try to get the plans step by step in detail, or don't try to focus or micromanage of the things that are not even necessary. Don't fill up your mind which was not needed with, and just try to keep yourself in peace with what you are having right now, who you can be right now, what you can do right now, right? So yes, the second thing is that never chase away don't chase the goals. The more you chase it, the more it moves away. Now this just like seems like a pretty much common thing right now, because it is like don't chase it, you are in the abundance. And no, when I was just stuck in that phase, I was always in the chasing mindset, because I always looked onto the goals like you have to take up the actions and you have to keep an eye on the goal, and you have to just keep chasing, keep looking on it, and you will just get it one day. But no, that's the wrong thing that any person could do, because this is the thing that nobody tells you, is that it's not about the goal that you're setting. The goal is always the same. It's the actions that you're taking right now makes up the difference, right? So yes, the smallest actions that you're going to take today is the difference that is going to make you closer to the goal. And you don't have to keep it in the future timeline. This chasing mindset is always a kind of the imagination, where you are standing here and you are keeping the goal 5 years ahead or 2 years ahead or 1 year, whatever it might be. Then you are just thinking that okay, this is the goal, and I'm right now here, and I'm just going to take up the action. Okay, and then you're just like okay, I'm going to take up the action. Then you just do the work, then you just sleep in the night, get up in the morning. The next day you're the same person now, but now you still think and believe that the goal is this much away, not this much away, right? So you are not bringing yourself closer to the goal, but instead you are always in the belief, in the mindset that it is somewhere in the future. It is not right here, it is not somewhere here in the present, but actual thing is it is in the present. This is the timeline imagination which is chasing mindset keeps. So whenever you are just chasing it, it will always be in the future, and it will never come because it always moves away from you, right? So if you are one day ahead, then it will move further, it will move further, it will move further, like that. So yes, this is the thing that I earlier just thought like that. But yes, now I knew that this is not the way how you keep achieving it, but instead when you just achieve the real goal, how you do it is by, you just have to know that this is my goal. Okay, you just need to write it down, and then you just have to keep it, then take up the action, do up the things that you can do it in the right now, in the present moment. And you just don't have to figure out each and everything about the future or how to get there. So it's because it's not somewhere else, it's here only. So it's in me only. I have to just work for it, and it will reveal by the time. Just like all the temporary things gets changed, it will also change, and it will come in front of me, like that. So that is the only thing that we need to do. The actions are the only part that we need to do, and not the chasing part. Not, you don't have to look at your goal each and every day, you don't have to run behind it. Or if you don't think about the goal in the moment, you are just lost. No, not at all. You don't have to think about the goal, you just have to focus on what's here right now. What is the thing that you can do right now? That is the actual thing that I just believe right now, and that just makes a whole lot of the difference. Because when you just stop looking forward to what is going to happen next, or stop caring about if it is happening or not, then that is just like relaxing, that is like releasing all the pressures off, and you just don't have to worry about the future, the goal, and all of those targets. And you just have to keep doing what you're doing right now, right? And so if you are just struggling in that mindset, then I would just say that write down the things that you need to do for that goal, and then take down the actions which you can take right now in the present moment, and just do it. That is the only thing. The third thing that comes after this is that the universe reflects the reality what your soul needs to improve. Now this is the thing that I think is most of the time skipped by us, because we are mostly in the 3D world reality, and we're just looking onto the things like that. But Yes, the universe is connected with the soul's energy and power, and it just knows from the within, and the soul also knows from the within that what situation will help it to improve, to become a better soul. And the time when you are reacting to it in the opposite direction or the opposite way, it just tries to keep repeating of the things to create up the pattern so that you can learn. And that is the one thing that is much more important, way beyond that what your body needs and what your mind needs. Because this is the one thing, if your soul is improving, automatically your body and mind will shift to the energy and the level of the frequency that your soul is having. So the soul is having the body and not the body is having the soul. So don't say that the body is having of the soul, right? So the soul's power is really driving you. So this is the thing that we need to understand, that the reality that is created all around you is the energy's reflection that is trying to improve you, each and everything. So the person you are meeting out somewhere, in the office, in the school, in the college, in the all of those people whom you have already met and are going to meet, all of those people are the people who are just trying to give you the hints that this is the place where you need some change, this is the behavior that you also have, this is the thing that you need to change. And everything is going to reflect each and every part of you that you already have and that you already need to improve, and everything is just like connected all the way around. So that is the what universe is trying to tell you, and it just creates the reality, and it does not shifts it until you shift it from inside, right? So your reality does not shift by outside force, it shifts by your inner force. It shifts by when you understand that, and when you just accept it, when you just know that okay, yeah, this is the one thing that I need to change, and you keep working on it, you keep trying to change yourself. That is the only thing that is required. The intentions are the real power. The intentions create the energy shift. That is the real force that creates up the vibration and the frequencies change. And I hope that this was resonating with you. With this third thing, I would just say that if you in case missed what is your pattern that you are repeating and that you are ignoring, you must see that what is that one thing that is going on like randomly each and every time, creating up a little bit of the pattern which I'm not seeing, which I'm not aware of. So I want you to put down what are the similarities and the common things that you can figure out in all of those things. What was I doing in that one thing? And if you just figure out that okay, I have reacted in that particular manner, and then the second time also that particular manner, and then you will just figure out that what you need to improve, what you need to really change, right? So I guess this is really helpful. The fourth thing that I would tell to my younger self is that other people's opinion is who they are, it's not who you are. And so just don't take them personally, don't ever take them personally. I used to take up them personally so much. I would be very much affected by that one thing that they would have told me, and that would just be a whole lot of the matter. My mind will keep thinking it, and it will just start comparing, it will start doing the things randomly, it will take up the actions based on that, it will do something which is like the reaction to that one thing, right? So this was the thing that was there earlier, but now I don't take anything personally. I don't think that their words even matter. They are just giving their opinion, they are just telling who they are, they are just telling me that who am I, right? So I can just figure out okay, yeah, who you really are. So I can just see that if I can be with you or not. So like that, it is just that they are telling you who they are, right? So this is a really hard thing, because when you just say that, okay, I will not take it personally, but most of the time you will take it personally. You will find yourself thinking about it in your head, and you will just keep repeating that words. You will just figure out that if he was right or not about me, if he was telling me that if I'm just like not right person, do I need to change, do I need to improve, do I need to like, what is wrong with me? Like, you will just keep questioning yourself, you will belittle yourself, you will just be underconfident, and like all of those things happen. But whatever may or might happen in your mind, I don't know, because every person is different. So, but one thing I can tell here is that if someone is pointing at your appearance, it's not about your appearance, it's about their character. If someone is pointing about, like, looking at down at you and not supporting you, and they are not staying with you, then it's not about you or your skills or your capabilities or your thing. It's about their fear that if they support you, then you will be better than them. It's something that they have a fear about, that they're trying to prove each and every time when they are just telling something to you, giving their opinion of who they are. It's about them, that they are feeling insecure about it, and they are just trying to prove it. And guess what? Who needs to prove it? When something happens, so for example, if a person is climbing a mountain, and if he has already reached the top of the mountain, does he have to prove it? No, he does not have to. If a person has crossed the ocean and has reached the other land, does he have to prove it? No. The answer is no. If the person is like running in a marathon, has won the race, does he have to prove it? No. He has already done it. So the proofs are always given by those who have the fear that they are not better, right? So they are just proving to themselves, and they're just trying to prove to themselves that, okay, I am better. They are just making themselves believe in a lie to make themselves feel better for a few seconds, so that they will be a superior and you will be an inferior, like that. So that is the one thing that I just need to tell, that because this is a this is a kind of the reminder to myself also, right? So yes, so you don't have to take things personally. The next fifth thing is that doing good things does not mean that good will come to you. Most of the time, the people who are kind, who are like a good hearted person, I'm not saying that being a nice person, right? So nice is different, kind is different. So yes, if you are kind, you don't have to expect the kindness from the other person, you don't have to expect the goodness from the other people, or to come from the same exact place where you have given. No, exactly not. Even if the goodness is coming back to you, it might be from the different places, it might be from the different person, it might be from somewhere else whom you have not even given to it. So yes, this is a kind of the thing that someone will expect a lot. I would just say that don't expect anything from anywhere, right? If you are doing good, then do it because you are a good person, not to expect that you will get something in return, right? So don't do the good things, or don't be kind because you're just expecting that something good will happen to you. It's just your own goodness that you're keeping alive within, that you are doing it for yourself. That is your good heart, that is your love, that is your way of doing it, that is your way of being. That does not needs to be proved anywhere, that does not needs to be done in respect to the return of something. that does not means to be like get credited by someone. It does not needs to be appreciated. It does not needs to be seen, right? If you have done it, it's your own thing, it's your own way of being. If you don't expect it, that is the best part. So you just don't have to expect it. Expectations are like you're just putting it into the exchanging or the transaction. So when you are transacting something, it's not for the goodness, it has lost its value, right? So I just want to say that don't be in that way. Change up your thinking, right? So if you just want to do the goodness, it's for yourself, and it's the way how you are, and it's the way how you are feeling good with yourself. It's not who they are appreciating or who they are crediting or who they are approving or something like that. It's about you, and it's not about something you will get in return, right? The next sixth thing is that don't keep any attachment with these kind of temporary things, which are the materialistic, which are person, which are people, which are things, which are like the ownerships. The all of those are just the temporary things. So remain detached. So this is the one thing that I learned it very quickly, because everything I just when I just attached with, I lost it. So yeah, that was the earliest lesson of my life. So I would just say that remaining detached is the most flexible thing that you can do, because you are not too much attached with the people, you are not too much attached with the things that you own, you are not even attached with the house you live in, you are not even attached with the garden that the flowers are growing in, you are not attached with the cars that you own, the places where you park. Like literally I have seen of the people that have been fighting over the places, that this is the place where I park my car, so you don't park here, and all of those sort of things. But yes, it is like the same thing. Like don't have the attachment with the big things, with the smaller things. It's not your thing. It's all the temporary things that are here. You are not in this world to live permanently, right? After 100 years you will be vanished, and you will not be even seen, you will not be even remembered. So you just have to do your own work, you have to improve yourself, you will just go one day, and why just keep clinging on those things, right? So this is the thing that I would just say, that your work on the earth is to improve yourself, to become a better person. And when you leave this world, how do you leave? What improvement did you make? What difference did you made? And leaving the world a little bit much more better place than you found it, right? So that is the real thing. And yes, this is the one thing. And if you want to figure out that what is your real attachment, like sometimes we just don't know what is our real attachment, whom we are too much attached with. Is it the person, is it the thing, is it the like everything, right? So how do you figure it out, that how much you're attached, what is that thing? So I want you to rewind back. So just go rewind back and observe yourself and see that, okay, so whatever the thing that you have had in the past, and as in the favorites, as the person, as the things, or everything that you just like loved and like thought like I cannot live without this one thing, then what happened to that one thing? I want you to answer this. What happened to that one thing? You probably must say most of the time that I have lost that thing, or I don't have that same version of the same person, right? Sometimes the versions also change, so the person remains but the version is now different, so the person is also now lost. Or it could be the person has changed, or something like they have moved to different places, or like somewhere something has changed and they have lost it. and just tell me that everything that you were clinging to, that you were attached to, you still have it. Is it anything from the past that you can remember? There would be everything that you might see right now is now changed, right? So there might be something now different that you are attached with. There must be something that you are attached with, but it might be different thing, right? So that old thing has gone and the new thing has came. Now you love this one thing, and now what will happen is that this one is also going to be lost. So I want you to imagine this one thing now in order to identify what is your attachment right now. Imagine that in the next 5 minutes, everything that you have gained, the house, the everything, whatever, the people, the places, the money, everything is going to be lost in a 5 minutes. And in those few seconds of the time, everything is going to be lost. Like, when this vanishing is happening, now what is the thing that is hurting you the most when it is lost? So that one thing is your attachment, is your thing which you are clinging too much. It is your the thing that you don't want to be detached with. This is the hurtful pain that you will feel when they have gone, or when that is snatched away. I want you to figure it out right now, so that you will know that, okay, these are my attachments, these are the things that I am attached with right now. Everything that you have got and received, it's good. I'm not saying that you must not love it. Loving is different than attachment, right? So loving does not need to keep it and hold it too tightly, or you just don't want to leave it. It is always with you, it stays in with you, right? So loving is different and attachment is different. So I would just say that don't be attached too much. Be grateful for having all of those resources, all of those things that you're having right now, all of the people that are there for you right now, but don't be too much attached with it. Like, too much of the attachment is making you weak from inside. Okay, so this all of the 6 things were the things that I would just tell to my younger self, and were also my lessons of the life. And if you found any of those one things that I just told in the beginning, then pick up that one thing and then try it in your own life, apply it and experiment with it, and then see that if does it make any difference or not. See ya and bye bye.